Hi, this is Beats on a Mission. 2 days ago, Marta and I did our first ever live cooking demo at the Hub in Eindhoven. Thanks to all the great people at the Hub for organizing, and for Claire especially for organizing that. It was a great event. This is going to be a multi-part episode on our YouTube channel. First, the beautiful Marta gave her journey on how she came to a plant-based lifestyle. And then I joined her and we demonstrated how to make these really delicious little energy balls that are great for snacks, great for lunch boxes. They freeze well. They were a huge hit. So I hope you enjoyed.
We could just like get this. No, like let's go there. Okay. Good morning. Hi there. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming. Welcome to our Expat Ladies Coffee Morning. I see there are a few new members today, so welcome. Today, I'm Claire. I'm one of the organisers for the Coffee Morning. If there's any questions, just feel free to come and ask me anything you want, within reason. This morning we have some lovely ladies with us. We have Marta from Marta Beats, and we have Melissa from Mummy on a Mission, and they're going to do a workshop on kind of plant-based diets and your journey and how you got involved in doing this. You have your own YouTube channel. They're famous. And it's really funny. It's worthwhile subscribing. So anyway, I'm going to let you start.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm actually really nervous. But it's real. I think nerves are normal when you're speaking to the public. It's quite a lot of you. So hi, I'm Marta. I'm going to start with my health journey, what led me to some quite big dietary changes and what happened to my life afterwards, and actually what led me to starting my own company. And then Melissa's going to join me. We're going to tell about our YouTube channel, and we are actually filming ourselves, so this is going to be live on YouTube. Well, not live, later.
Not live.
Not live. Whatever happens here is going to be on YouTube. But so you are not there. Well, if you want to, we just jump on the stage.
Jump on it.
But just we don't have to ask for any permissions. We are just filming ourselves, and we're going to make some healthy snacks for you. And then it's going to be time for questions because we're going to be rolling something, so it's a good time for any questions for either of us. So I wanted to start. I usually, when I introduce myself, I say, "Hi, I'm Marta. I'm mom of two. I'm expat wife," and that's when it ends. Like I feel like this is when the fun ends. It's not like I don't like to be a mom or being a wife, but it's always about someone else. And actually, what I learned in the last few years, it's so important to actually recognize yourself as what you are, what you love. So I actually want to say, hi, I'm Marta. I love food. And I have my own vegan catering business, which I started from biggest passion that developed over the last 5-6 years. I do vegan cooking and baking workshops. I provide vegan catering for business and individuals. And I also make healthy vegan cakes, which is without sugar, only using natural sweeteners, also gluten-free. So this is something small that I decided to specialize in because this is what I live by and I believe in it. And this is what I decided to do. And I opened my own business a year ago. But actually what led me, so we have to go back around 5-6 years ago when I think I moved here 6 years ago, over 6 years ago, I think it's 6.5 now. Because of my husband, we got a job at ASML. We are already having then a 1-year-old. I was actually pregnant when we moved here. I was working in financial corporation, so actually it was another thing is I decided to leave my job so my husband could take a job here. But on sort of exchange, I was able to stay at home with the kids, which is something that was really important for me. And at that time, I really needed it because I have a small baby and another on the way, and I felt like the career can stay on the side. But I think within a few years it actually hit me that I gave up that career for something, but now I'm trying to find my identity and trying to fight back for myself and doing more what I want to do. And I completely changed my career path, by the way. I don't want to do anything with finances anymore. But around 5-6 years ago, I was probably at the lowest point of my health. It could be related to and everything that happened because of the stress because pregnancy, but also since I was like 15, 16 years old, I had migraines. And the migraines were getting older, were getting stronger and worse the older I was getting. And at the lowest point, probably around 5 years ago, I would have the migraines once a week. And it's not only a headache that is just right over here, it's like someone is drilling in my head. And this eye was usually like closed when I had migraine. It was such a huge pain. The light and the noise was just annoying me. And the worst thing is I was vomiting for the whole day. And it was like 6 times per hour for 24 hours, sometimes longer. And that intense moment, the intense migraines lasted for 3 months, once a week, and I just suddenly lost 10 kilos. I was already quite slim person anyway, but then I lost 10 kilos, and I just looked like I'm just a ghost. Like it was horrible. I used to do a lot of sports, and then with all the weight loss and just feeling so tired and horrible all the time, I just couldn't do any sports. And actually, sports brought me joy. This is something that what I was doing for myself, and I had to give that up. And then I have, at that point, 8 months old at home and a 2-year-old, 2.5-year-old. So I have to be there for them. I was full-time mom. Whenever I had migraine, I had to somehow, I don't know what I did. I think I was just laying on the floor with a bucket, and I was just trying to handle whatever is happening. And not always my husband could take a time off work. Sometimes he was in Taiwan, or I don't know where they send people from, North Korea, or I didn't have anyone else here. So I was just so miserable. I had really dark thoughts at that moment, and I think I didn't share it with many people about it. But I was like, I felt there was no hope for me, because I tried. When I'm from Poland. I lived in Poland. I lived in Scotland. I tried every possible doctor that could help me with migraines. I did lots of blood tests. They even scanned my brain at some point, and they just said, "Oh, some people just have migraines. Some people just have headaches. And this is the pills that you can take that may take away the pain." And they're really heavy painkillers. And because I was vomiting, I was not really digesting those pills. So I was just getting rid of them immediately. So at some point, I was just like, what's the point of taking the pills? Because they are not going to work anyway, because I will vomit. And at some point, I was actually taking injections. Cortisol, I think it's called, like the heavy. Yeah, is it called? No? Is it called? So I'm just looking at like a yeah, something really hectic. And when I was taking the pills, the adverse effects were like I was getting hallucinations, and I couldn't drive or work, so it was just horrible. And every doctor I went to, they were just trying to give me a new pill to cover the symptoms so I can survive. But no one was really looking what is causing the migraines. And later on, I found out there are some possibilities that people can try to get rid of them. And 5 years ago, I managed to stop the migraines. And it happened because actually a friend of mine who used to go to chiropractor in Scotland, she said, "Oh, you have to try to go to chiropractor." She goes to chiropractor because of her accident. She was hit by a car, and he fixed her spine, and I thought that's what they do. And she said, "You have to go and try it." So I went there with migraine with my bucket, and I was vomiting actually on the way, and he cracked my neck, and 10 minutes later the migraine went away. And that was the last time I had migraine. And for me, that was the reason. There was some subluxation so deep that it could be caused by physical stress, but also emotional stress over the years. Something happened, maybe over medication, because I used to take a lot of medication as a child. So something was not right, and he managed to fix it in 10 minutes. And I was like, okay, so this is your life. I remember back then, even my eye opened like after 10 minutes when he did it. And I just started talking to him like what is, and he's the only one who actually was talking more holistically about health, like it's the whole body, not just focusing on one area. And I asked many questions to him, like, so what else I can do? And he was saying, like, what about dairy? Do you drink dairy? Like, do you drink milk or cheese? And I said, yeah, and or maybe you just look into that. And because on the top of that, I also had just normal headaches, because migraine is just something extra that I have. Just normal headaches and being often very sick. I got cold and flus, also my kids. And he kind of pushed me to like look into different things what I can switch with food, and I never, because I thought I'm cooking at home. That's healthy for me because I'm cooking at home, and this is it. I like eating sweets as well. I was using like just cooking with sugar and white flour. And I started going to, I did a few tests in Poland that I couldn't do here. I did like allergy and intolerant tests, and turned out I'm Number one allergen is dairy, and second is gluten, and there's pork. And there was also corn and some other minor things, but the main three things was dairy, gluten, and pork, and I was constantly eating them. I think my mom was usually feeding me with pork. And so I also, during the test, it turned out that I have overgrown candida. And then the lady who was explaining me how it works is just, well, probably you just eat too much sugar, white sugar. It's like, yeah, I like my sweets. I put sugar in coffee and with milk, it's even making worse. So she suggested for 2 months, try to not eat all these things that came out in your intolerance test, so dairy, gluten, pork, corn as well, and stop eating sugar. Not with fruits, she said, because some doctors suggest also that the fruits, because they contain sugar, but because fruit is a whole food, it contains enzymes and water, it's not a bad sugar. So she said just don't eat the white processed sugar, processed sweets, make everything at home. And this is how I started. So I did 2 months of elimination diet, I would call it. And well, the first day when I did not have sugar, I wanted to just kill everyone, and I ate like 5 bananas because I could eat bananas. So I ate 5 bananas, and this is when I realized how addicted I was to sugar. And I thought I was like normal level, but no, I was really addicted. And so I was okay. It was really hard 2 months. I think it was also around Christmas. But I started feeling like, oh, my stomach feels better. Like I'm not bloated anymore. And that was just few things that I managed to eliminate. And I felt like, okay, I feel different. I feel better, lighter. But that was not the biggest push for us.